Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions on e.l.f. Cosmetics. So if you want to know how everything applies and my opinion on everything, then just keep on watching. Alright, so today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is brand new to me, so we'll see how it works. Mostly everything that I'm using today is brand new. Okay, so it's a white consistency. It reminds me of sunscreen. Might have a little bit of a tint to it. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. This is gonna make me oily, I think. Yeah, this definitely has a tint to it. I don't know how to describe the smell, but I don't know if it really filled in any of my pores. And I am breaking out, so we'll see if this makes my breakouts worse. But definitely, this is more of an oily, like lotion texture. I do not like that. So if you have oily skin, I probably would stay away from this. It's definitely a silicone-y feel. Alright, so after my primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in Taupe. So they both come with a spoolie. And then comparison of the product. So I'm just going to be using the new one today, and not both, but usually I do put two colors in my brows. I usually do a lighter one in the front and a darker one in for the tail end of my brow, but we'll just do one color today. I'm going to apply my brows and I will be right back. Alright, my brows are on. My thoughts on this. At first, the product was very stiff. Not as stiff as this one, but after using it for a little bit, it did warm up and worked pretty nicely. But if you like more of a creamy formula, if you like more of a creamy brow pencil, I would not recommend this one. Now we're going to move on to our foundation. So I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This one is in the shade Snow for fair with pink undertones. I like that they write on there what kind of undertones it's for. I have not used this before, and if it looks nice on my skin, I think I might do a wear test on it, but using like my normal primers. The poreless primer that we used earlier, it has like, it's not as greasy feeling on my skin. It kind of just feels like a lotion now. I wouldn't say it really did anything with my pores though. This does have a perfumey smell to it. And I am breaking out today, so we'll be able to test and see how well this actually covers. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I have used this, and I really do like this. I've been using it for like 2 weeks now, and I really enjoy it. I think it gives a lot of coverage. It stays put all day for me. A really nice concealer. Next, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. HD Powder in Sheer. And I'm going to be setting my face where I put that concealer, and then around here where I start creasing. And this HD powder on the back says, high definition loose powder creates soft focus effect on the skin. Helps mask fine lines and imperfections for radiant looking complexion. New and improved design with an open and close inner dial. Helps control amount of product dispensed for mess-free, easy use. You can tell it's kind of breaking apart on my nose. I don't know if that's the foundation, the primer making it break apart. I don't Really, I don't know. I'm next going to take the Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in Ferret Light. And on the back it says, create a fresh, natural glow with this lightweight tinted powder. The silky formula provides lightweight coverage. Scratch that. This silky formula provides light coverage, sets makeup, and helps mattify skin and minimize the appearance of fine lines. And how I like to apply my powder onto foundation is just to stipple it on. So just press it in to the skin. Next, I'm going to go into the Beautifully Bare Natural Glow Face Palette. This one's fresh and flawless. So this is the packaging. Comes with a mirror and then the 4 products. It has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. I think I'm going to go in and use this bronzer today. I do have the e.l.f. Forever Sunkissed bronzer, which looks like this. I think this is their like primer infused or something along the lines of that bronzer, and I have been using this every day for the past like 3 weeks, and I really like this. It's more of a light bronzer, so if you're darker than me, I would not recommend this, but if you're my skin tone or maybe fair, I would highly recommend this because it leaves a nice natural like bronze to your face. But so today I'm going in with this bronzer shade. This one is even lighter than that other e.l.f. bronzer, but I kind of like that look, especially for the winter and going into spring. I like not such a heavy bronzer. But like I said with the other one, if you are darker than me, I would not recommend this because it will not show up on your skin tone. But if they have a palette that has a deeper bronzer and blush shades, I would check that out because so far they're blending nicely on the skin. So next I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. HD powder. I'm taking that e.l.f. HD powder and I'm just going to clean up along my jawline. And while that bakes, I am going to go in and do my eyes. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. New Classics. I did use this in my last video, which I'll link down below. I'll pull you close so you can get a good look what I'm doing. Now that you're nice and close, I am going to go in with this Wet n Wild fluffy brush. And let's see. I'm going to go in with Truffle for my crease shade. I did use this in my last video as well. Next, I think I'm going to take Earth, the shade right here, and put this, focus this on the outer corner and then bring it up into the crease. Into the crease right above where we laid it down, not in any farther just yet. And then I'm going to go back in with our first brush and the first shade, Truffle. I'm going to blend those 2 shades together. And I'm going to take the shade Nior, and then I'm going to apply this to the outer portion of my eye. So not quite as far in as that Earth shade that we applied, but I just want to deepen this look up a little more. And then once again, go back in with Truffle to blend everything out. Then I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush and go in with cream and put this on my brow bone. And then next for my lid shade, I am going to use Rose Gold. in my last video, I talked about how the shimmery shades in this palette need more of like a glitter primer or wet your brush, but I don't have a glitter primer and I did not pick up a face spray, so I'm just going to go in with my finger with that rose gold shade and apply it to my lid. I don't know if this shade is just different than the other, more pigmented than the other ones. It actually looks really nice with your finger. It's applying really nicely with your finger, with my finger. And I'm just going to go back into Earth and blend the rose gold shade with the outer part of my eye. Alright, and now I'm going to take a more skinny like concealer brush and I'm going to go into Blanc, which is this shade right here, and put this in my inner corner. And then I'm going to put some of that Blanc shade up on my brow bone. And then just take that e.l.f. brush that we used earlier for the brow bone shade to kind of blend that Blanc shade in. And then now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush and the Earth shade, and just apply that all along the bottom of my lash line. I did not pick up a, what is it called? An eyeliner, so we're going to do without one today. Alright, and that is the completed eye look. Now let's move back onto our face. I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to use this blush right here. This blush is like their primer infused blush. It's not too pigmented. It's a buildable blush. So I can go into the pan heavy-handed and a lot is not going to come off onto my face, which I like. That's just my personal preference. I don't like a too pigmented of a blush because sometimes I go a little crazy and then I'm just a hot mess if my blush is too pigmented. But I think that is a really pretty flush of color. I forgot to contour my nose, so I'm going to take that bronzer shade that we used earlier and just lightly contour my nose. And then whatever was left over on my blush brush, I just kind of put on my nose a little bit at the end. Then we are going to take the highlighter in the shade. Then we're going to take the highlighter in the palette and highlight our cheekbones. This gives a very subtle glow. I mean, it's for Beautifully Bare palette, I would say that's actually a nice glow. It is a pretty nice glow, so if you don't like something too like bam, this is really nice. It's not very like in your face, you can see me from Mars highlighter. Alright, and now I'm going to dust off that powder. And just because I need to set my eyebrows in place, I did not pick an eyebrow gel up from e.l.f. I have used their, it's like the e.l.f. mascara and eyebrow gel duo, the clear one. I don't really like that because it leaves my brows crusty and wet looking, and I don't really like that. So this product is not from e.l.f., but it is drugstore and very affordable. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in 01 Blondie Brows. So I'm just going to quickly put this on. I love this product, and it's only like $2 or $3. Highly recommend it. I'm not sure if e.l.f. has other eyebrow gels other than that duo, mascara duo. And I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara in black. The packaging just looks like this. This says, create thicker looking, bold, and volumized lashes. This dense, oversized brush head fully coats lashes for intense and dramatic effect, infused with vitamin B5 to help condition and strengthen lashes. I swear by the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I think that's what it's called, in the pink bottle. That is my favorite. It makes my lashes look great. Go look at my Instagram. I have a picture of side by side of what my lashes look like with and without it. But this is what the brush looks like for this. Mascaras, you usually can tell with the first time using it if you're going to like the mascara or not. So my thoughts on this mascara. I think it does the job. Is it my favorite? No. Is it horrible? No. It's not too liquidy. I hate wet formulas. I think this would be a good like layering mascara. Did it really lengthen and volume my lashes? Not really, but it did make them look nice and they're not clumpy or anything. So I probably will use this one up. Now for my lips. So my lipstick doesn't really match my eye look, but that's my fault. I should have did my eye look to match my lips, but I forgot. But I only picked up one lip product from e.l.f. and this was the Liquid Matte Lipstick. And I got the shade Tea Rose. Kind of has a weird like smell to it. Alright, so this is the applicator. It's just like the Smashbox liquid lipsticks applicators. It is very creamy, almost like a mousse texture going on. And I can feel it drying down. Where it's dry, it doesn't come off. It came off a little bit because it's not dry up there. Yeah, you can definitely feel it dry down. It kind of feels weird on your lips. But I do like this color, and not with this eye look, but that was my fault. So I'll probably try this lipstick out some more and maybe buy some more shades. So this is the finished makeup look. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I thought it was going to be way worse than it was because of the foundation primer little fiasco thing there. But yeah, I think overall it turned out pretty nice. So that is everything. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my videos, then hit the subscribe button. Bye!